Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Tisha 1000. Welcome. So if y'all could do me a very big favor, before we get into this reaction, if y'all could do me a very big favor, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and make sure your notification bell is on so you won't miss any of my content. Make sure you comment down below to let me know if you watched it, how did you like it, what was your intake on it, and everything like that. So I'm in the hotel like I told you guys, and I'm trying to find different angles and everything like that. And it's really difficult, but you know, I'm doing it. But we're gonna be reacting to Rowdy Rebel, his release that when he got released from prison and everything like that. And I guess it's something they gotta do with 6ix9ine and all that stuff. So we're gonna figure that out together. But make sure y'all subscribe, and make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you comment down below. Make sure your notification bell is on, no matter what. So let's get into it, y'all.
What's popping up? Rowdy Rebel was just released from serving a 6-year prison sentence and was thrown in there alongside Bobby Shmurda and the rest of GS9 back in 2014. While other members of GS9 are doing 40, 50, 60, 75-year sentences, Rowdy was fortunate to have his 10 to 12 cut down to 7 because Bobby Shmurda decided to meet him at the middle from the 3 to 4 years he could have gotten with his guilty plea. Rowdy must drive a hard bargain, one hell of a negotiator. But unfortunately for Bobby, who was supposed to get released on parole around the same time as Rowdy, he got into some trouble in prison, or trouble found him, and he has to serve his full sentence and won't be home until next year. This was the video of Rowdy's release from the front doors of the facility.
Good shot, my boy. Hold on, look. Good shot, bro. Money on the set. Like shooting. I don't want it. What's up, man?
I decided to voice the first thought that came to my mind seeing this video on Twitter, but you should definitely follow me at @TheMondofHY. How did Rowdy Rebel walk out of 6 years in prison with off-white ones on? Some people decided to inform me that you can request outfits for your release, but still, how he even get his hands on that attire? Rowdy decided to also throw a slight diss towards 6ix9ine in this video clip where he hops on top of a car and announces he's the king of New York.
That's a Chromebook with apps for whatever you need. For fun, for getting it done, and for everything in between. Alright.
We can't even skip this
Switch to apps
ad.
for whatever you need. Switch to Chromebook.
Let's be real. 6ix9ine in the past 3 years has been the one to consistently start and put out this King of New York, I'm the King of New York messaging. Even when Bobby and Rowdy were out, they never said King of New York. But it's a brilliant idea. He's the quote-unquote real one that had to serve time and is getting out. So all these other rappers would try to put him on because of it. Rowdy Rebel immediately, after he gets out, they got him this chain that must haunt you at night if you shine a light on it. I don't know how people can sleep with that thing around them. For those that are slightly familiar or don't really know Rowdy, Rowdy to Bobby is basically Fabio Foreign to Pop Smoke. I guess that's the easiest comparison I could make. Rowdy had his own massive song, Computers, that Bobby Shmurda was featured on before he was locked up. So he was building up his own buzz, and respect to Rowdy, he wasted no time. Immediately going from prison, he went straight to the studio and started recording some music. He was in there freestyling from what it looks like, which is odd because I would expect him to have 2 books worth of written raps with how much time he spent locked up. Ain't nothing else to do but work on your craft. But he was in there with his homies, gassing them up, even though none of those songs sounded like they were any good. To be fair, he's just warming up. Takes a little time, but seeing the dynamic of yes men is so funny. Rowdy was on Instagram Live and made a call to none other than Bobby Shmurda, where something funny happened.
BC is bossy. I ain't gonna lie to you, Rip. Yo, the way this shit going on out here, Rip, pandemic. It ain't a pandemic for us, it's a pandemic for us, you hear, Rip? Ain't no fucking pandemic, it's a pandemic. Come on, you know I'm moving Dusty cause on Rip, but how about niggas just hit my phone, yo, chill, yo, you just home, don't try to violate. They think I'm a circle ends already. I want no problem with you pussies. I tell them I'm on music time, bro. They think I'm about to, they think I'm gonna sprint it on the slide. Yeah. I ain't drinking nothing. You wildin'. We on live. We ain't drinking nothing. You feel me? Yeah, we on live. Hold on, son. Now say something for the live, Chewy.
If you heard when Rowdy called him and Bobby said, "What y'all drinking tonight?" Rowdy panicked and told him he's on live. Then it sounds like he muted it very quickly to tell him something, then put the sound back on. I'm pretty sure he was panicked since he's most likely on parole for a little while since he got released a year early and doesn't want to do anything to get in trouble with his parole officer, but is drinking a part of that? I don't know. The most interesting thing to me is how the rest of these rappers are going to react and how Rowdy's going to handle having these record labels throw a deal at him. I want to see how Bobby reacts to that too once he's released because both of them got dropped once this Rico thing came. To be by Epic Records. So Rowdy right now is an independent rapper. Will he stay independent and capitalize on all these rappers that want to do features with him? Migos definitely going to be one of them since they was rocking
my laptop, y'all.
and Schmigos before they got locked up. I wonder if Rowdy knows how badly the Migos fell off though. Or is he just going to take that fat advance check and sign back to a label to have that comfort? One thing this reminded me of is that Meek Mill talk with academics on Clubhouse when he said that they tried to make a rat the #1 rapper and all this other stuff as if he isn't signed to one. So these rappers are going to make a quote-unquote street rapper that held it down, one of the hottest rappers. And this will be beautiful to see unfold because every rapper under the sun can give Rowdy Rebel a feature and work with him, but it's the fans who decide if they want to continuously support a certain rapper. You can try, but you'll never be able to force them to like someone just because you want them to. You're going to see a lot of these rappers with those verified checks and Rowdy Rebel's comments trying to chase clout and get cool with him. But just wait for a full 365 days from now. How many of those rappers will still be trying to work with them after his fame fades? Because Bobby Shmurda will be the hot topic at that point. We have seen many rappers get out that had crazy support once they were released, but it faded after just a year or two max. Boosie sold around 61K if I'm not mistaken when he first got out, and he can't even sell 1K now. Gucci Mane had a song with Drake and Kanye West in 2016 on his album when he was released, Everybody Looking. That sold 68K first week, his highest ever at #2. Then the following year, Gucci sold 70K. But after that, his sales have continued to decline. And he's not some irrelevant rapper now, of course, but he's nowhere near one of the hottest in the game like he was when he got released.
When one person works their magic, how does it affect others?
fans are fickle. They'll put a lot of attention into supporting something or someone, but they'll get tired. And Rowdy Rebel wasn't even the type of rapper that commanded all of the attention when he was right alongside Bobby. You think he can carry that on his own? And we're not even going to get into the topic of Bobby's murder. I'll just save my thoughts and predictions on him for after he's released. Not even the industry can make sure that a certain rapper remains hot or the fans keep rocking with them, because look at Big Sean's most recent album. They pulled out all the industry stops to make sure that he blew 6ix9ine out of the water in the first week sales with Detroit 2. And he did. Big Sean sold 103K first week and debuted at #1. But guess how long he stayed on the charts? The Billboard 200 charts for albums. A whole 12 weeks. In comparison, Chance the Rapper stayed on for 19 weeks with The Big Day. That was, according to most listeners, a terrible album. So Big Sean, debuts #1, couldn't stay on the top 200 albums charts for more than 3 months. That is terrible. And the industry could pump his numbers for the first couple of weeks, which they did, but you can't extend that forever, because other artists gotta drop and they're more of a priority than Big Sean. If the fans aren't listening to something, then it just won't have longevity as an album. And the same thing goes for rappers. The smartest thing for Rowdy Rebel to do right now is pretend like his career has a 1-year lifespan. He's putting a ton of work right now. Get these songs with as many people as he can. He doesn't have to release all of them in the first year. But I promise, a lot of these rappers that are offering features and to work right now will definitely not even reply to a DM 2 years from now. That's how this all works. Tory Lanez was wanted by the entire industry for features, as was 6ix9ine. And when nobody cared about them anymore, they couldn't get anyone on the song. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Rowdy Rebel the next star? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Where to go today?
Okay, so as you guys see, I was showing you guys the laptop and everything, as you can still see it or whatever. So that was my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, still give me a big thumbs up. Support my channel. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. And make sure your notification bell is on so you won't miss any of my content. Make sure you comment down below also to let me know what you think of it. And if you saw it, what was your reaction to it. And with that being said, y'all, I'm out.